Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. The weather was beautiful, so I hope you took full advantage of that. Also, in other good news, if you want to hit the beach, beaches are open. That's exciting, but remember, make sure you're following all social distancing guidelines. 6 feet apart, no more than groups of 10. Today, we are talking about, hold on. Here's my Vanna White move, citrus fruits. Coach will obviously go over all the fun facts about citrus fruits, and then I'll tell you our assignment, and then upload this video for you guys, and I hope you have your wonderful May the 4th be with you Monday.
Ooh, Jedi.
Yeah, it's May the 4th.
Jedi, glad I came to work. What?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It's been a long day already, and it's only 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the morning. 9 a.m. on May 4th, Monday. Just think of it like this. Regular school-wise, we only have 3 Mondays left, guys. That's it. Things are moving quickly. Things are going fast. We're already talking about school year for next year and all the other fun things in between. So obviously, Coach said it. We are talking about citrus fruits today. Citrus fruits. There's See the Jedi power? May the force be with you. But I just lost train of thought. Oh! Yeah, citrus fruits. That's what we're talking about today. So Coach is here, I'm here, Santa is here. Always Santa. He's always got hope. He always brings good toys and joy. Right, buddy? There you go. So today we're going to be talking about the benefits of citrus fruit. So on here you'll see that we have what's known as a grapefruit, an orange, a lemon, and a lime. So one of the biggest things is there's many more different citrus fruits out there other than this. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about each fruit. We're going to talk about the benefits of them and how you can use them and whatnot. So obviously, first and foremost, a grapefruit. Grapefruit is one of the biggest citrus fruits out there. It just looks like a big orange.
Softball size.
Exactly, softball size. If we paint some lines on it, we can crush it. But the grapefruits come in many different varieties. Obviously, you have ones, the traditional regular Florida grapefruit. It's, when you open it up, it's yellow inside, pale yellow, but it has massive amounts of nutritional value. One of the other versions that you could get is what's called a ruby red grapefruit. One of the biggest things with grapefruit is, years ago, they used to have these grapefruit diets. People used to cut them in half, cover them with sugar, and eat them for like 2 meals of the day.
Okay.
Well, number one, you're covering it with sugar. And we know, obviously, sugar stores as
Fat.
So, obviously, the point of that diet was absolutely stupid. Because regular Florida grapefruit is very sour and acidic. It's an acquired taste, but it's different. Ruby red grapefruit, obviously, when you open it up and you cut it, and you can go to Publix and you'll see it when you go to Publix, it will say red or ruby red grapefruit in the grapefruit aisle or the fresh fruits and vegetable sections. Ruby red grapefruit is naturally sweeter than a regular Florida grapefruit. It's actually very good. Ruby red grapefruit juice is phenomenal. It's got it's natural dietary fiber and inside of it. And it's sweet. It's naturally sweet. You don't have to sit like ruby red grapefruit. You don't have to cut it in half and cover it in sugar.
Nope.
It's got a natural sweet to it. It's still a little bit more acidic. Grapefruit is more acidic out of the citrus family of fruits, but it's very good, providing you vitamins, different forms of the vitamin D that you get from the sun. But grapefruit also has vitamin D, but obviously it's loaded. Citrus fruits starts with a C.
Wait, this way. I think, but it might be reversed for them.
Yeah, we got lobster hands all of a sudden. But vitamin C, citrus, C, is very beneficial for you because it's great, and you'll understand it in a minute. Oranges, my God, there's so many different varieties of oranges that you guys have. It's incredible. Oranges obviously is on your state license plate.
This one's a navel orange.
There you go. Obviously, they come in different shapes and sizes. You have, people don't say it's an orange, but tangerine is like a baby orange. You have clementines.
Baby. Honey bells?
Honey, yeah. Ouch, isn't it?
Navel
You
oranges?
have those little things that people eat.
Oh.
What are they called? The little, not the clementines, but they are called something specific.
Are you talking about Cuties?
Cuties!
That's just a brand. But
Oh, sorry.
the
Well, I think
navel
they're called-
oranges, remember, navels are called navel oranges because they have belly buttons. Like your navel, everyone has a belly button, or a navel. That's why navel oranges. Look, they have belly buttons. Fun fact, it has a belly button.
I always thought it's because submariners ate them.
No.
And they were in the Navy, so
Ha,
that
ha,
whenever they took an
ha.
orange on a submarine, it became naval. Just kidding, I'm not that dumb. I just made that all up. Maybe. But yes, the grapefruits and oranges, obviously there's many different brands and varieties of oranges. When you go to Publix and you're looking at it, it's like they're all over the place. It's incredible. But the amount of vitamins that you get from this is phenomenal. What a lot of people don't realize is it may be it's sweet, but it's also a little sour. You can actually eat the skin. The skin has just as much, if not more, vitamins and nutrients that it does on the inside. It's incredible. A lot of times to add flavor to cooking or baking, people will take like this little cheese grater and grate the skin.
It's called a zester.
It's called zest.
a zester.
So it's like if all of a sudden, if you know, for me, I love the orange cranberry scones, not scones. One of our famous students here at Sky Academy, who is an English from the Commonwealth, flat out stated that it's not pronounced scones, it's pronounced scones. So you could, the orange cranberry scones from Upper Crust on the Island, they grate the skin of the orange into the dough and the cranberries and make them, and you're getting the benefits because the peel of the orange has natural oils. Like if you ever peel an orange and you squeeze the skin, you go see the oil shoot out, and people can like use a lighter and it shoots a little flame. It's kind of neat. Don't try that at home.
Don't try that at home.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Don't try that at home.
But
Disclaimer.
when you squeeze the peel, it actually releases the oils of the orange, and it smells great. But yeah, don't try that at home. I'm sorry, that was not a smart move.
Yeah, disclaimer, Sky Academy is not responsible for anyone who sets their kitchen on fire.
Sign the waiver, and then I will vouch it, and so will Santa and Coach and I. So yeah, oranges. So Coach is going to now tell you the assignment because we're halfway through the citrus fruits.
We're halfway. This one's easy, guys. Today, we're giving you a gift. Your assignment is to go online and find a recipe that incorporates citrus fruits. It can be one of them, or you can have it all. But your assignment for this week is to find a recipe for citrus fruits and post it in the discussion post. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Lemon squeezy.
I know.
See, I moved the line because when you set it over here, you couldn't really see it because of the dark color of the desk, so I put it on top of the orange. So it's like a golf tee. Obviously, lemons. You know, one of the things is lemons and limes. It's like, how am I going to eat one of those? Well, we're going to explain how you can do it, okay? One of the biggest things is, for both lemons and limes, even though they're tiny and they may be small, they are loaded with vitamins. Loaded with vitamins, especially vitamin C. One of the biggest things in history is they used to call English sailors. They used to call them limeys.
Lime.
And I'm like, I always wonder, it's like every single different nationality around the world has got like a nickname. It's really bizarre. So why English sailors or people from England were called limeys is because when they used to go out on their ships and explore the world, they were obviously out to sea for a long period of time. So they would not get vitamins inside of their body. If you have a lack of vitamin C, you could get a disease that's called scurvy. And one of the biggest things with scurvy is it rots your teeth and rots your mouth. So that's why whenever you're watching those old movies of Pirates in the Caribbean or different things like that, and you see all the pirates have rotten teeth, well, in history, they did because they were not getting enough vitamin C. So historically, that's one of the parts of the movie that is accurate. So why did they call English sailors limeys? Because they used to take limes, fill them up in crates because they last a long time, and they would put limes in everything that they ate. And one of the biggest things, one of the natural snacks that they would do is they would cut limes in half, put a little sugar on them, and chew on them, or suck the juice out of it and chew on the rind. And henceforth, they just became known as limeys. Lemons are very similar as well. So if you wanted ways to incorporate lemons and limes inside of your diet, it's pretty simple. Cut them up in slices, add them to a pitcher of water. Because you're going to get the vitamins out of it, and you're going to get the natural oils out of it, and simply put, it's refreshing. Because if you don't realize, 7-Up and Sprite are a lemon lime soda. So you could make 7-Up or Sprite without the carbonation and without the extra sugar by just putting slices of lemon or lime inside of your water. You could take a big jug or a pitcher, fill up with water, cut a bunch of them up, throw them in there, and I'm telling you, you get the vitamins out of it, and it's delicious. Right now, limes are 4 for $1
So they're 4 or 5 for $1.
at
Super
Publix.
cheap.
Lemons are like 99 cents a pound. And here you're getting the benefits out of both of them just by adding them to a drink. Another way that people do it is, once again, the zest of a lemon. They do the zest of a lemon, they put it inside of different cookings, different types of pies, different types of cakes. They add it to
Seafood?
seafood,
Same with limes.
to dishes. One of the biggest things with limes, living in the state of Florida, this is not a key lime.
Those are different. Key limes are little.
Yeah, they're
Like
tiny.
little.
They're like the size of Santa's hand. They're that small. So all of a sudden, if you're eating key lime pie or people having key lime pie, if you're
Not
getting good
these.
traditional key lime pie and you're eating it and you're seeing dark green chunks inside of the pie, that's not the inside of the lime. It is the grated lime zest, because once again, there's tons of flavor and tons of nutrition inside the skin or the peel. All right, so here we go. These are just 4 different types. Grapefruit, many different varieties. Oranges, many different varieties. Lemon and limes, the same thing. So eat them raw, grate up the skin, add them to bake or dessert type of things.
Yep.
It's phenomenal. So
Put them in
here-
your water.
in water. I mean, my
Any
God.
of them can go in your water.
Any of them.
Any of them.
So here's some different benefits. Okay, so I'm going to go through them. I'm going to try to
Quickly.
knock it out quickly.
Quickly.
So, because once again, one of the biggest things that we'll always talk about is inside of fruits and vegetables, when you eat say you eat an orange, you open it up. If you ever look at an actual piece of orange, you'll see all these different fibers in there. Remember fibers? You'll see that inside of a chunk of orange. And what's that beneficial is because fiber in your diet helps you
Poop.
every week. Poop is there
Well,
every day, I hope.
I mean, we don't know.
But obviously, you're going to get
Don't tell
natural
us.
pulp. Even in natural pulp, that's why you see orange juice or even grapefruit juice, it will say on the carton at the store, no pulp, little pulp, lots of pulp. Get the one with lots of pulp, because that lots of pulp will help you have lots of poop. Just, just for laughs. And it smells like oranges. Smell like poop. Different other health benefit. It helps your brain. The different vitamins and nutrients and antioxidants inside of citrus fruits helps your brain. It produces great brain health, reduces your risk of having what's called a neurodegenerational disease, which basically, people get older, they get Alzheimer's, dementia, different things that affect your mind. Citrus fruits, the antioxidants help stop the development of those things. So yes, it's beneficial. So instead of eating a bag of those Takis or whatever the crap those things are
Takis, you were
called,
right.
instead of eating a bag of that, eat an orange, for crying out loud. Help yourself out. I know for some of you at a young age it doesn't really bother you, but I know I have known kids that this has happened to you, and you don't want it, and I don't want to even explain it, but it could reduce your it reduces your risk of getting what's known as a kidney stone. You don't want that. You don't want that. Because that basically is a calcium.
Look it up.
Yeah. It's a calcium buildup of calcium and minerals inside of your kidney. And the only way that you can get rid of it.
It's a good research project.
Number 1. And they're
Yes.
like shooting rocks out of a BB gun.
It's not fun. You guys are learning so much
Yeah.
today, and all we were talking about was citrus fruits.
Citrus fruits. Another one. It can actually help you lose weight. Obviously, we talked about it before with grapefruits. It was a huge, gigantic fad in the 70s and early 80s, the grapefruit diet. But once again, now that you have, they would cover regular grapefruit in sugar. You don't have to do that now. You could do ruby red grapefruit, very naturally sweet. Add it to your diet. Just try it.
Excuse me.
Because one of the biggest things is, when I was a kid, I hated grapefruit.
Oh, they're my favorite. I eat one
I
every
hated
day.
it. It was disgusting. I was like, man, it was too sour. Then one day, out of nowhere, when I was in college, one of my roommates, because some of you guys know the story, how at one point, I lived in a house with 5 girls from the Kappa Alpha Theta sorority. And they were all worried about losing weight, their diets and whatnot. So I lived in a house with 5 girls in the corner.
No.
But that's when I realized that, that women were bigger slobs than men the way they lived. Yeah, and they have worse gas than guys. Just being honest. But I learned, or I acquired the taste of ruby red grapefruit because obviously when you guys get older and you realize you're at college or wherever it may be and you're living with a roommate, you tend to steal their food. Right, Coach?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they have food and you're hungry and you don't have any food, you're like,
eat your
ooh,
roommates.
I'm going to eat one of those.
Oh, no, I didn't take it. What are you talking about? Nope.
No, I didn't take it, and you're covered in the food. But yeah, I tried a ruby red grapefruit back then, and I was like, man, these are pretty good. And I wind up now drink ruby red grapefruit juice, and I love ruby red grapefruits. You just try it once, and I tell you, just like when we talked about the red bell peppers, and you're like, I never ate one of those things before. I don't like red bell peppers. You tried them once, and we saw your responses. These are delicious. Ruby red grapefruit, I promise you. So it will help you lose weight, because especially with all the pulp in there. It protects your heart. You know, one of the biggest things that we talk about with certain foods, the reason why we give these foods to you is it protects you. The heart, it's like Cheerios, like oatmeal, different things like that. They are extremely heart beneficial because it helps with blood flow. It helps protects your heart with the vitamins and the nutrients that are in there. And it gives you what's known as something that lowers the levels of your good cholesterol to make your heart stronger and your triglycerides. Maybe that could be assignment in the future is what is a triglyceride and how does it affect your body? What does it do?
What's its function?
Maybe we'll think about that one in the future.
Function. What's my junction? Isn't that a thing?
Hi, Emma Ryan. And hi, Emma Escandahi. My Emmas. I miss them. It could guard against digestive cancers or digestive disease because once again, we talked about it, the pulp helps you do certain things, poop. It helps you stay hydrated. If all of a sudden, once again, you can add slices of any of these to water and it flavors your water, but at the same time too, say all of a sudden you don't have a bottle of water after exercising or you don't have access to water while you're exercising, but somebody brought a bag of oranges.
Eat some oranges.
You know, one of the biggest things that you guys wonder that why do people do certain things? Say that you're a kid talking to kids. That was dumb.
It's okay.
But say that when you were younger or even now, when you do a soccer game or a baseball game or an outdoor sports game, sometimes parents
Bring orange slices.
That's a reason because obviously they're delicious and sweet and good for you, but also it keeps you hydrated. So all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to drink any water. I don't like water. But you're eating orange slices, you're hydrating yourself. Why every time that we do a big school group run, what is always at the very end of the run?
Water and orange slices.
Orange slices. Now you're starting to learn the madness of why certain things happen. They're not passing out Pop-Tarts, passing out orange slices to help your body rehydrate. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the absorption of iron because you're young.
No.
So you don't have to worry about it. It supports your immune system. One of the biggest things that we've talked about ever since this whole pandemic has started is ways to boost your immune system. That'd be another great assignment for the future. Why? What is your immune system and what does it do? It protects your body. It protects you from getting sick. If all of a sudden there's certain foods like these that could boost your system, boost your immune system to help fight things off, we're going to try to share it with you so that you should add it to your daily routine. And this is something that you should add to your daily routine, as simple as buying 4 limes for $1, 4 or 5 limes for $1, and adding it to your water jug. It's something that's going to boost your immune system to keep you healthier, to keep you from getting certain things. And that's why we are doing this every Monday. So we are showing you items so that you don't get sick, and it can help you out. It helps fight wrinkles. People are saying, well, you need that, coach, more than we do.
Start young, guys.
Start young. You live in the state of Florida.
Yeah, the sun.
The sun.
Which reminds me, guys, I don't know how many times we tell you, when you go outside, put on sunscreen. We got a lot of messages this weekend saying you went outside and now you're crispy like lobsters, or that color.
My face is as red as a red pepper.
Sunscreen. They sell it at the store. Buy it. Apply it.
Vigorously and liberally.
More than once.
More than once. That means.
I think is that all about citrus fruits?
No, we got one more.
We got one more.
Last one.
Wow.
And this one actually is good. It doesn't matter how old you are, because sometimes you're going to feel this way. It de-bloats you. And if all of a sudden, if you don't understand what de-bloating, if all of a sudden you're feeling heavy and you're feeling puffy, what another great word is, you're feeling lethargic, kind of like, if you ever watch like National Geographic and you see them shoot a bear or a polar bear with one of those darts and it's like moving really slowly. They're not killing it.
No.
They're just tranquilizing it so that they can do tests on it. But you see them moving really slow. That's what's known as being lethargic. So if all of a sudden, if you're lethargic, you're tired, you don't have a lot of energy, you may be bloated. You may be holding on to water. Citrus fruits help de-bloat you, because basically it helps you release some of that extra water weight that you're carrying inside of your body.
Or a natural diuretic.
Natural diuretic.
Makes you pee.
They said, simply put, by adding either a grapefruit or an orange to your breakfast 3 times a week, you could cut down 1/10 of your body weight just in excess water that you don't need. 1/10. That's not that bad.
So if you're 100 pounds, that's 10 pounds.
There you go. Just by
Eating
3 to 4 times a week.
Or
just adding that to your diet, because what happens is it releases that with the potassium to help balance your bloating. By adding the potassium and releasing the water weight, it balances your system. So hey, those are some great advantages and great things that you should do for something, especially the reason why we're doing this. We live in the state of Florida.
Filled of citrus fruits.
You could probably walk around your neighborhood
and find some. But don't take them unless you ask. That's stealing, and that's not nice.
Or go out in the dark but I'm just saying, I've never done that one.
Sky Academy is not responsible for any actions that are suggested by Coach Sauce. Sign the waiver. So that's our citrus fruit video for the week or day. Our goal was for it to be short. It is not.
Sorry.
I hope you guys enjoy this.
See you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday for our live morning workout at 8:30. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, stay Sky strong. Bye, guys.